From Peary's Egyptian Theater in Ogden, Utah, it's the official launch of Protandem's NRF1 Synergizer, presented by LifeVantage. Featuring Darren Jensen, Ryan Goodwin, Justin Rose, Dr. Natalie Chevreau, and Stephanie Kelly Srika. With special guests Carrie Dickey, Dr. Skip and Jill Campbell, Gabe Pearson, Joanne Shearer Parkin, and on the red carpet, John Jenna, Kelsey Kendall, and now, special musical guest Oceaneer.
Imagine that the world is enclosed, so into those. Fight for life the most and never let it go. Imagine that the waiting's done, the time has come for you to run. Imagine when we do it, we would do what we imagined. We would shake off all our years and fear and dream like we're children. Imagine when we do it, we would do what we imagined. We would shake off all our years and fears and dream like we're children again. Imagine that waiting is done, the timing has come. The world with paper lead us to a brighter day. Imagine that we can make a change. We can't wait to start today. Imagine when we do it, we would do what we imagined. We would shake off all our years and fears and dream like we were children. Imagine when we do it, we would do what we imagined. We would shake off all our years and fears and dream like we were children. Imagine when we do it, we would do what we imagined. We would shake off all our years and fears and dream like we were children. Imagine when we do it, we would do what we imagined. We would shake off all our years and fears and dream like we were children. Imagine what we do if we would do what we imagine.
Thank you to Oceaneer, who loves them, by the way. What a great way to kick off a great night. Welcome, everybody. You're going to hear from Oceaneer several times later in the show. But first, I just want to say hi to everybody out there watching. We are so excited to be here for the newest product launch at LifeVantage. I'm Nisha DeGaring, and the product is called Protandem NRF1 Synergizer, or NRF1 Synergizer. And this is the latest, the newest breakthrough in nutrigenomics. I want to invite on now, without further ado, two gentlemen that can tell you much more about this exciting evening. And I first want to invite on the president and CEO of LifeVantage. This is Darren Jensen, and he's also with Ryan Goodwin. He is the Chief Marketing Officer at LifeVantage. Hi, gentlemen. Come on up here. Good to see you. This is the place to be tonight. Tell everybody why we're here.
Well, welcome everyone. I want to welcome the tens of thousands that are viewing us from your homes, from hotels. I also want to welcome our live studio audience here. Thank you. But welcome to another historic cyber launch, hot off the heels of our biggest single quarter ever in our history. And we expect this particular launch to also be the largest product launch in our history. Over a decade ago, we started this nutrigenomic journey when we released our flagship product, Protandem, the NRF2 Synergizer.
That's right. And since then, We've led the way in NRF2 research as we focus on improving our health on a global scale.
But that's just the start of what I like to call the nutrigenomic revolution. Nutrigenomics, it's a big word, and it's an even bigger concept. So let's watch this video to explain its importance better than Darren or I ever could.
Take a deep breath. Hold it. Now gently exhale. Ironically, while oxygen is necessary for all human life, it is also the element that is at the root of the aging process. That's because oxidative stress, which is a toxic level of reactive oxygen in your cells, is one of the primary causes of cell damage and the adverse effects of aging. It's almost as if your cells were slowly rusting from the inside. There's no stopping the process, but as with rust, there are ways to slow it down, to inhibit the aging process, and even reverse oxidative stress. It's called nutrigenomics, the science of using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to affect gene behavior and attack the root causes of aging. Another root cause of aging is the depletion of mitochondria in your cells as you age. Mitochondria that are the powerhouses or engines of your cells. Nutrigenomics delivers a 1-2 punch that creates stronger cells that are better equipped to fight the effects of aging by using the NRF2 pathway to help the body produce more antioxidants and using the NRF1 pathway to boost mitochondrial production, which inhibits the aging process and increases the energy level in your cells. Aging is inevitable. The rust comes back. The engine loses some power. But now we don't have to take aging lying down. LifeVantage's study of nutrigenomics fights the root causes of aging to help people look and feel younger, naturally. LifeVantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
Awesome. Now it's one thing to be at the forefront of nutrigenomics, but it's a whole nother thing to stay there. Now, I'm ready to melt some faces. The aging process has other effects past oxidative stress. We want to positively affect the cellular aging process holistically, which led our research team to the NRF1 pathway. Tonight's event is important because we're extending our flagship product from a phenomenal singular product to a whole phenomenal product category.
You all may have heard the term category creator, and every company dreams of achieving it, but sadly, so few actually achieve that. And that's what the Protandim brand has now become. And we are pleased to introduce our newest supplement, Protandim NRF1 Synergizer, which we believe is the perfect companion to the NRF2 Synergizer.
Absolutely.
It's a 1-2 punch against cellular aging. Let's watch a video about the NRF1 Synergizer.
With age comes wisdom and maturity. That's the upside. But you also get all the wrinkles, aches and pangs, an overall lack of energy. Getting old isn't easy. We get it. But we also understand why. We are LifeVantage, the researchers and creators of the popular Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. We're a leading authority on nutrigenomics, using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to change your gene expression for a healthier life. Our expertise and knowledge of the NRF2 protein led us to a breakthrough with NRF1, the protein that regulates the expression of genes involved in mitochondrial DNA transcription, translation, and repair. Mitochondria produce up to 95% of the energy your body uses. But those muscular, microscopic powerhouses break down over time. It's a natural part of the aging process and can be accelerated by an increased exposure to oxidative stress. The problem? Fewer and less efficient mitochondria mean a decreased production of ATP. the source of cellular energy that pumps our heart, supports muscle growth, and maintains healthy brain function. The idea is simple. Boost mitochondria production, and you'll feel younger and more energetic from the inside out. And that's where Protandim Nerf1 Synergizer steps in. It's a new and powerful breakthrough in nutrigenomics that wakes up your body's ability to make more mitochondria, protects the ones you have, and restores youth to your body. Protandim Nerf1 Synergizer, combined with the Protandim Nerf2 Synergizer, gives us a new way to improve cellular health by supporting healthy mitochondrial function as we age. LifeVantage Nerf1 Synergizer works to increase cellular energy, ATP, improve cellular performance, enhance cellular health, and promote cellular repair, improve sleep quality, boost mitochondria production and their ability to network, and slow cellular aging so that your cells function at their peak performance. So start putting nutrigenomics to work for you with Protandim Nerf1 Synergizer. Aging will never look the same again. LifeVantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
All right. Well, Ryan, I don't know about you, but I'm excited about this new scientific breakthrough. What about our audience? Are you guys excited about it? Well, thank you.
That's what I'm talking
Hopefully
about.
everybody else is too. All right. And Ryan, that's not even all the good news. The good news is that it's already on sale now, and it's ready to ship both in the United States and Canada NFR today.
That's right.
I think on shows they say boom or something like that. I don't know. I don't
That's
watch
exactly
TV.
what they say. And then there might be a mic drop, but don't
Yeah,
drop
mic
your mic.
drop. Okay, no mic drop.
So in fact, some of you that came here on our referral link can actually shop using the links below this video on the page you're on right now. But if you don't see shopping options below, be sure to talk to the person that invited you.
We have an awesome show planned for you tonight. So should we get the show on the road?
Let's do this thing.
All right, Nisha, take it away.
Gentlemen, let's do just that. Let's get this show on the road. Time for some girl power over here now on the interview set. I am sitting next to the dream team behind the formula and marketing of Protandim Nerf1. Let's start with Dr. Nathalie Chevreau. She has a PhD in chemistry from the University of Bordeaux. She is French. Many of you know her as Dr. Fifi. Welcome. I am also sitting by Stephanie Kelly. She is the VP of Brand Strategy. Ladies, we are here to talk about aging today. It's happening to all of us, probably right now as we speak. And it's one of those things that you don't just notice on the outside, but you feel on the inside. Maybe loss of energy. Maybe you lose your mind. You can't remember things as easily. So the gray hair, Stephanie, the wrinkles, is all of this inevitable?
Unfortunately, Nisha, yes, it is. It's inevitable. And there's two types of aging. There's chronological aging and biological aging. And chronological aging is your true age, so the number of birthdays you've had. And biological aging is how we look and feel on the inside.
So we can't do a lot about the chronological aging, is what you're saying?
Unless you lie.
Okay. There is that. None of us have done that, I'm sure, right? But it's the biological aging that we are tackling tonight, Dr. Chevreau. What can we do about it?
Well, first, biological aging starts in the cells. So with the cellular aging, you have a breakdown of the body which are going to affect the function of the body. And these are caused by two main factors, oxidative stress and mitochondrial decline.
So, Stephanie, what can we do to protect our cells from those stresses?
Well, you could do your body a favor by protecting your cells, and by doing that, it will help stop or slow down the effects of aging and also our bad habits that go along with it.
Well, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound very complicated. Is it complicated, Dr. Chevreau?
No, it's not, as long as you activate the right pathways.
Okay. What is a pathway exactly?
Well, let's go into chemistry. No, shall we not? So a pathway is a series of reactions, okay? So when we are young, the series of reactions are very orderly and going straight forward. As we get older, they start meandering, taking detours, and even stopping. So with nutrigenomics, we really try to get our series of reaction back to being straight.
Yeah, you stop that meandering process. So
Yeah.
what is the NRF1 pathway? What does that mean?
So first of all, we talked about NRF1. Let's make sure we all are on the same page. NRF1 stands for the nuclear respiratory factor 1.
Nuclear respiratory factor 1. It sounds so much better when someone French says it.
But you got an A, both of you.
Oui for us. Okay.
Yes, we will, indeed. So the NRF1 pathway is really what makes the engine of your cells work more efficiently.
Wait, the engine, is that the mitochondria in the cell?
Oh man, you pay attention when you were in high school. Oh,
I
good
tried.
work. Yes, the mitochondria is the engine of the cells, and in fact, in some of the cells, you have up to 4,000 mitochondria per cell. So with the Protandim NRF1, you really want to turbocharge your mitochondria.
So Stephanie, I'm thinking turbocharged mitochondria is a good thing?
Well, that's an interesting dichotomy because on the one hand, you would like to have a fully functioning mitochondria, and hey, turbocharged, even better. But on the other hand, a turbocharged mitochondria causes a lot of free radicals, which could lead to oxidative stress.
Okay, that's a term I haven't heard of before. What is oxidative stress?
So oxidative stress is a biochemical process that occurs at the cellular level and increases as we age. So it's kind of like a car rusting in its elements. Our cells are rusting.
All right, so Dr. Chevreau, let's break this down so I can understand. We're rusting right now, right? So everybody out there watching can understand. How does Protandim NRF1 help?
So Protandim NRF1 is the blend of 5 powerful ingredients that are going to activate the NRF1 pathway, okay? So with the NRF1 pathway being activated, your cells are going to have more NRF1 protein, which in turn will help the production of mitochondria.
That's those powerful engines.
Yes.
Right. Then what?
Well, then mitochondria do make ATP.
Wait a minute, ATP, this does take me back to 8th grade biology.
Again, okay.
I do remember that.
You know, you have good memory.
I was listening.
Smarter than 8th grader,
I mean, no, but she has good memory, so you don't have any aging going on here. No, okay, so let's go back to our mitochondria. So it makes ATP, more mitochondria, more ATP, more energy to your cells, and more energy to your whole body.
That
so
makes
that's
sense.
how you want to feel.
You brought a little demonstration, though. If it's still not making sense for all of you out there, show us what you mean, Dr.
Okay.
Chevreau.
So basically, before Protandim NRF1, this is the engine of your cells in this little classic car.
If you like classic cars, not bad, but not fast.
Correct. And kind of.
It'll get you to A to B.
But
not.
putt-putting around.
Yes.
Do you want to putt-putt around?
No.
I know, personally,
Okay.
no.
Okay, so with NRF1, with Protandim NRF1,
here we go.
You want to have your engine in your cells turbocharged,
I want to
like
get to
these
A to B
sports.
in 6 seconds.
Yes. This is your engine in your car after
Why do I
Protandim
feel like
NRF1.
you can't drive 65 or 55? Once you have that happening.
Well, it's not a matter of going fast. It's a matter of going well all around.
There you go. You want to drive that and you want to feel just like that. Okay, so
Exactly.
when you combine the NRF1 Synergizer with the NRF2 Synergizer, Stephanie, what happens?
Well, I want to start off by saying that the NRF1 and the NRF2 pathways are extremely powerful. So when you activate the NRF2 pathway and you increase your antioxidants, and then how many antioxidants you produce, and then you add that to the turbocharge of mitochondria, nutrigenomics is giving a 1-2 punch to the effects of aging.
I love it. Darren said the same thing. You want that
stole
1-2
it from
punch.
him.
Well, I know when it comes to your health.
Because he was on first, so
Yeah,
I
I
saw
know.
that.
But also, you're talking 1-2 punch. I'm thinking about sports people.
Yes.
So I just want to make sure that you know that the Protandim NRF1 is safe, has been tested for banned substance, and for all the athletes out there, you can take Protandim NRF1 without any concerns.
That is
That's
great,
awesome.
great news. Okay, so Dr. Chevreau, one more question for you, and this is an important one.
Yes.
How do you take Protandim NRF1?
Well, you swallow it. No, but hold on one second.
I knew that was coming.
So on the label, you have the recommendation, but based on the research we've done, I want to emphasize the best way to take it. You take 2 capsules first thing in the morning on an empty stomach with a large glass of water. Then you wait 30 minutes, and then you will take your Protandim Nerve 2 with food. So Nerve 1, no food, Nerve 2, 30 minutes later with food.
Ladies, thank you so much for all the information. I know easy enough, but if you're thinking right now, I'd like more, I have more questions, don't worry. Dr. Natalie Chevreau is going to do an in-depth science webinar coming up at 6 o'clock on May 24th. So make sure you tune in for that, and you will be answering even more questions and going even more into depth during that. But now let's take a closer look, everybody, at why Protandim is expanding and why this new product is such a natural addition to the family.
Nutrigenomics isn't just important to LifeVantage. Nutrigenomics is LifeVantage. That's what our products are all about. We're going to be using nutrigenomics in order to increase our day-to-day health. It's really important and something that we do really, really well. That's what we're focused on.
When you look at what's on the horizon in nutrigenomics, it is a fascinating area of science. And there are many, many things that we can do that really help us accomplish our mission as a company, which is to better the lives of 1 million people and beyond. And how do we better the lives of 1 million people? We do that by being one of the world's leading and foremost authorities on nutrigenomics. Not only the science, but also positioning that within the new economy that we're living in. And I remember the first time that I saw this product and took it. I also learned the science behind it, and I thought, wow, that's incredible. And in my marketing mind, and having decades of experience in product development and brand management, I said to myself that this is not a single product. This is a family of products.
Expanding Protandim from a product into a category is really important for the future of LifeVantage, because we can take the goodwill of such an awesome scientific product and expand that to include other products that are just as important in fighting the effects of aging at the cellular level. And that's where Nerve 1 comes from.
I remember that Dr. Natalie Chevreau and I were sitting in my office, and I expressed to her my belief that Protandim should become a brand or a family of products. And I could almost see a relief on her, and she said, I've been studying other nerve technologies, and Nerve 1 is powerful.
So Protandim is now a product category, which means it's a team of products that are working together to fight the aging process at our cellular level. So each product that we put into this category is going to need to stand up to the same kind of scrutiny that Protandim Nerve 2 has enjoyed over the last years. That includes the scientific research, that includes the patents. So you can expect those types of things for the new Protandim Nerve 1 Synergizer, just like we have them for the Protandim Nerve 2 Synergizer, which is unique. I mean, I'd say most hero products like Protandim would have a hard time having a companion sitting right next to it in its own product category. And that's really powerful and something it makes the story that much easier to tell our customers.
You know, this is new science that we're dealing with, and we are a science-based company. So everything that we do has to be backed up with studies. As we move forward, we have to consider patents to protect this technology so that it can be exclusive for us.
Normally, expanding a hero product into a hero category is a very delicate thing to do. So we wanted to make sure that we could communicate the fact that these products are best when taken together. So the idea when we designed it, the Nerf 1 to stand next to Nerf 2 was kind of a yin and a yang effect, where this one, Nerf 2, the Nerf 2 Synergizer is predominantly blue with silver accents. Protandim Nerf 1 is predominantly silver with blue accents. So you can see how, visually how the two sit together just like that. It's really unique to be able to say that your products are category creating, but that's exactly what we're doing here. Every company is trying to achieve that category creation, and very few companies really achieve that, and that's exactly what we're doing here with Protandim. It's huge.
If you like what you've seen with the expansion of Protandim into a brand of products, into a family of products, then you ain't seen nothing yet.
Now you know how Protandim Nerf 1 Synergizer works. Let's hear from someone who's actually been using the product. Joanne Scheer-Parkin is joining me now. She's a registered dietitian and a nutritionist with more than 40 years of experience. Right. She spends summers in Sioux Falls. You're about ready to move there right now. South Dakota, and winters in Arizona. Right now, she is, of course, in Utah with us. Yes. Wellness, Joanne, is nothing new to you. This is how you live.
That's right. I learned early on in my career that the chronic diseases of aging that we all think is inevitable, it's preventable. And I learned this early, is that those diseases are 70 to 80% preventable with wellness, lifestyle, nutrition. So my passion has been over the years is to help people to stay healthy and well. And I believe we can stay healthy and well into our 90s and even to 100 and maybe beyond. We have the science. We know through nutrition and health how to do this, and it is possible.
Joanne, do you mind if we share your age?
That's fine.
Well,
that's okay.
No, you won't believe it. She's 67 years old.
Next month.
Plays pickleball. I know, we got a woo. You deserve a woo. You look incredible.
Thank you.
Plays pickleball every day. Yes. And has the energy to do it. Let's first ask, can I first ask you, what is pickleball?
Yeah, about pickleball?
Yes.
Okay, it is really popular in the retirement communities. And it's really kind of a cross between regular tennis and table tennis. So you play with a hard paddle, and the ball is a wiffle ball, and the court is downsized. It's about 2/3 the size of a regular tennis court. So that's why they call it tennis for seniors, but it's very aerobic, and it's intergenerational. Kids can play it, grandparents can play it. It's fun.
I want to hear the difference in your energy when you started taking Protandim Nerf 1 and played pickleball, and then, after you've been taking it for a little while.
Right. Okay. This is what I noticed, is that when we started playing at night, which is 6:30 to 8:30, I noticed that the difference was that I had the same stamina, the same level of energy at game 6 as I did at game 1. So that was a big change. So that I thought was great, because maybe next year now I can actually play in that tournament and have the energy to play all day long. Isn't that great to think about that?
I think Joanne's opponents are going to get frustrated. She's going to have to start sharing it out there on the pickleball.
Yeah, I think they're starting to ask me,
You are someone, though, that because you believe in wellness so much, you look into the products that you are putting into your body.
Yes.
Why is this something that you decided was right for you?
Because I knew about nutrigenomics. I had studied that starting 20 years ago. I'd been hearing that this was the future in the science of nutrition, how we can modify gene expression with nutrition. You think about your genes as the loaded gun, but how you live your life and your lifestyle, your nutrition, your wellness, your health, your exercise, fitness, all of that is like pulling the trigger. So we know that, like products like Nerf 2, Nerf 1 can help us to live healthier, with more energy, and live longer.
Joanne, you and I were talking in the break too, and she said you wouldn't believe how well I sleep.
Yes.
So many of us struggle with that.
Yes, and I have struggled with that. Many women like me after menopause, they have that challenge with sleeping, and it's been a challenge for me for a number of years. I have to say, since I've been on Nerf 1, that I am sleeping better. I'm sleeping deeper, not necessarily longer, but I wake up feeling more rested, That's great. That's why I can play pickleball until, 8:30 at night and still have the energy to keep going.
Bottom line,
it's wonderful.
Joanne, for everyone out there, how do you feel? How do you feel right now?
I feel a total sense of wellness. I feel great. I feel, energy. I feel terrific. I feel like I can, I could go play pickleball tonight.
We could play right now. We could shut this down and play some pickleball, right?
Yeah,
That's how good we feel right now. Let's hear from someone else now who's also been taking the product. Gabe Pearson, he's been using Nerf One Synergizer. He is a Master Pro 10, and he's from Jacksonville, Florida. Gabe?
Started in the health club industry, worked my way up, owned 3 large gyms for 20 years. Finally realized that you can't make any money. You're building somebody else's dream, because I didn't own the finance company and the leasing companies. Got out of the health club industry and got into the personal training world, and my company quickly morphed into a wellness company. So basically what we did, we walked into corporations and developed their wellness program just specific to their needs. And I got hit hard in '09 and found LifeVantage soon after. Interesting enough, I've never endorsed a product before. In the 33 years I've been in the fitness field, there really wasn't anything good enough for me to attach my name to until I found Protandim. It's the irrefutable science. I am able to have clarity. I knock on wood, I don't get sick. I sleep well, but I know what it's doing inside the body, and that's what I like best about it. I totally understand the science. I've been on Nerf 2 since September of '09, and I started taking Nerf 1 about 10 weeks ago, and I really didn't feel anything for the first 3 weeks, and after that 3rd week, I wanted to call Dr. Chevreau because I was trying to articulate to Jill how I was feeling, and it was hard to do because I didn't have the language to be able to fit what I'm trying to say. And the only way that I can help everyone understand what I feel being on both of those products is, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but it's almost as if my vision is getting better. And I'm not saying my vision's getting better, it's how I feel. Everything is pronounced. Everything is, the mental clarity, the awareness, everything just seems bigger, seems brighter. I'm in the moment. I don't have foggy brain anymore. Everything is right there. And I can't wait for all of you to be on this product. It's gonna blow your ever-loving mind. The only advice I can give all of you is the minute that you are able to integrate Nerf 1 with Nerf 2, I tell you what, do it immediately and make sure you buy enough to give it to everybody that you love and care for. So buy it for your family, start buying Christmas gifts right now, because I tell you what, they're gonna thank you for the rest of their lives. It's such an incredible, incredible product.
I love it. We're buying Christmas gifts right now, Joanne.
Yes,
Gabe is in the moment. We are in the moment here. We are having such a good time.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
From their inspiring stories, everybody, to some inspiring music. I love Oceaneer. They become the unofficial band here at LifeVantage, and they are just getting us pumped for the evening. They're an electronic band from Provo, Utah, and here they are again, Oceaneer.
What would you do if you had time? What would you make of your life? Would you travel the world, or just be there when your little girl got home from school? Freedom can be yours. You can be free, if you can believe. So reach out would you do with your life? Would you make the most of your time? Would you help those in need be who you were meant to be? What would you do if you were free? What would you do if you were free?
Another great song from Oceaneer. Thank you so much, you guys. I am joined now by Justin Rose. He is the Chief Sales Officer at LifeVantage. And Justin, so far so good tonight.
Wow, so far so good. It's fantastic. And how about this audience? I think one of the things that I'm most excited about is not only do we have this beautiful audience here in Ogden, Utah tonight, but we have beautiful audiences all across the United States, Canada, and throughout the world. And tonight, we actually are going to do something a little crazy. We're going to actually try to go live to a few of the locations that some of our account and sales managers are at right now. We're going to start that off by trying to go to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Colton Smith. Colton, are you with us?
Justin, I am right here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I don't even know how I got here. I took a couple of planes, and out of nowhere, I just ended up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, amongst a crazy group of LifeVantage distributors that are so excited for Nerf One and what it's going to do for their businesses. And I wanted to bring on to this little broadcast here a very good friend of mine who's been helping set all this up. She is an elite distributor here in South Maryland, right here. And I'm going to ask Marilyn. Marilyn, of everything that you've seen so far, what are you most excited about for this launch?
Well, to be pioneering Nerf 2 technology and Nerf 1 technology, two category creating products in nutrigenomics is phenomenal. A shout out to Natalie Chevreau and her science team, to corporate, but it is no better time to be part of this amazing company than right now. 5 years ago, I was introduced to this company, and it's been the biggest blessing in my life. So do not wait, jump on board. We're marketing this to the world. So let's go, LifeVantage.
Absolutely. Thank you, Justin.
That's fantastic.
I was trying to count how many people were there, but it looked like a packed house.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move across the country now. I think we have Steven. He is up next, and he is in Jacksonville, Florida. Steven, how are you doing tonight?
You nailed it!
Hey, Steven, can you hear us? Take it away, Jacksonville, Florida.
I can hear you guys. I'm excited. I know all you guys saw this familiar face. I'm out here in Jacksonville, Florida with the one and only Pro-10, Gabe Pearson, and we're having just ourselves a fantastic time. Gabe, I know we're right around the corner from Anaheim. What is this launch going to do for you and your teams as we launch the Nerf One tonight?
Oh my goodness. How many people do you think would love to have participated in the first growth spurt of this company? Well, get ready for the second growth spurt, because this is it. This is the biggest night of LifeVantage's history, and it's going to rock your world. So I would start walking to Anaheim right now to be there, because it's going to be that fabulous. Just new beginnings, folks. It's an incredible, incredible company to be a part of, and to be a part of something that nobody else has. To me, it's a no-brainer.
Well, definitely, we're excited. We're excited. We're back to you, Justin.
They're not done.
They're not
they
done.
want to keep talking.
All right. Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate that. Now let's head over to a little town in Gillette, Wyoming, which I believe has a packed house itself. Kelly, I know you're with them. What's going on there?
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. Now let's head over to a little town in Gillette, Wyoming.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. Well, that town in Gillette, Wyoming has it going on right now.
Well, that was everybody in the entire town of Gillette, Wyoming.
They had over 500 screaming fans there. I believe
is
that they
that?
are putting Gillette, Wyoming on the map
Well, they
tonight.
shut the electricity down, then it came back on, went back down. All right, we see Geraldo. He's waiting for us, so we do need to go to him. He is in Colorado. Hi, Geraldo. Can you hear us?
I can still hear Gillette, Wyoming. There we go. Now we have a trigger word.
All right, everyone. We're here in Denver, Colorado. The crowd is going crazy. I hope you can hear me okay. I am here with Elite Pro 9. Greg Decker. We've got Bert DeBrois here as well. We're so excited. Tell us, Greg, real quickly, Nerf One, it's launching. What are you, your team, and all of Colorado going to do right now? I think they just told you. Geraldo, we lit the fire on this rocket about 3 weeks ago with a meeting of over 200 people. We're well over 200 again tonight. We got Skip and Jill Campbell coming to town in another week. We're going to pack another room like this, and I can tell you, the Colorado machine is back in order, and we are running hard, running fast. Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado is ready. I hope all of you are ready for it as well. What do you feel, Denver?
How great is that? Denver, Colorado. And
it looks like the slow motion wave. That's how excited they are in Colorado.
all right, thank you, Geraldo. Hey, we're going to move now to Phoenix, Arizona. Diego, I hear it's pretty hot in Phoenix. Take it away, Diego.
Yes, it is. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear
We
you.
are excited here in Phoenix. We're here with Eric and Trish Albertson, and we're here in one of the meetings that are having Arizona everywhere. And Trish and Eric, now that we have Nerf One here, how is this going to affect or impact your? We're gonna hear and have them impact how it's going to impact your team with the Nerf One.
We are so excited about what's happening with Nerf One. Here at LifeVantage, they just keep providing opportunities for us to make our dreams come true and achieve the things that we just hope and dream about all of our lives. But now with this Nerf One, we get to live longer to be able to enjoy all of those blessings that come. So we're so excited about what's coming on with this company.
You know, when we first got started in LifeVantage, the one thing that I told people is I just wanted my turn. My whole life I've worked hard and I've done what I'm supposed to do in the business world, but nothing ever was really coming together, and I just was always looking and just wanting my turn. And so when we saw LifeVantage 5-6 years ago, we knew this was the place that we were supposed to be. And I knew this was our turn. Everybody that is sitting here today and you're brand new, you are in the exact same place that we were just a few short years ago. And so now it's your turn. And we're excited for you guys. And do not miss out on your opportunity. Love you guys.
All right, Phoenix, let them hear how we do it here. Phoenix, scream! Let's do it!
All right, great message. Thank you so much. Arizona's in the house. I think we should give one more shot to Gillette, Wyoming. Kelly, I know you're on standby right now. How are things there other than just pure craziness?
Let's see if they come back. All right, great message. Thank you so much. Arizona's in the house. I think we should give one more shot to Gillette, Wyoming.
Hey, Justin, we're here. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, silence.
I'm here with Marcel Niederhauser, our Master Pro 10 in Gillette, Wyoming.
Can you hear us, Justin?
We can hear you.
All right, here we are up in Gillette, Wyoming, you guys, and we are excited. And about 5 years ago, Clint and I was introduced, Everett Shillings came into our lives. And all of a sudden, 2 years ago, Miss Sherry Hollenbeck came into our life, and Gillette, Wyoming has not been the same since. Here you go, Sherry. Just talk.
Hey everybody, so here's what we're going to be doing with this new launch. What we're going to be doing is the same thing we've already been doing. We're going to put our heads down, we're going to avoid distractions, we're just going to go to work. And because of the appliance sponsorship we already have and the duplication we have in place, we're going to see an explosion. So my recommendation to you guys is the same thing. Put your head down, avoid distractions, and get to work. Because whether you're ready or not, this wave is coming. See you guys later.
All right, Justin, I'm glad we could connect. We have an unbelievable crowd here, as you can see. All right, back to you, Justin.
Congratulations to all the locations. That's fantastic. Yes. You know, we have locations like that happening all throughout the United States, Canada, and again, across the world. Indiana, the state of Indiana itself had 4 large meetings, so a special shout out to them. What a fun way to do a product introduction. And here we are, another monumental breakthrough product introduction from LifeVantage is officially in the books. And I know what your next question is. So how much is this going to cost? What would a revolutionary product introduction like Nerf One Synergizer cost? And I'm happy to tell you that Nerf One Synergizer is $49 wholesale with 40 PV, and it's also sold in a bundle with the Nerf 2 Synergizer for $85 and 80 PV. So a fantastic deal. In fact, the first 5,000 bundles that go out will be a premier first edition on an Italian silk paper package.
Really?
And you do not want to miss those. Those will go really fast. But we're really excited to put that out there and really show the affordability of health.
You know, Justin, if you add and subtract, that price is less than a latte.
It is less than a latte and a lot healthier than a latte.
You're very right.
Well.
That is a lot healthier than a latte. It's an investment in your health. Okay, Justin, I'm going to let you walk right over to the interview set to talk with our next guest, because for the next couple minutes, everybody, we are going to be talking about how to make the most out of this Pro Tandem Nerf One introduction. To help build your business, Justin is sitting down now with some experts. Justin, who do you have over there?
Well, I'm excited because I have 2 Master Pro 10s with me today. We have Carrie Dickey from San Clemente, California. And Dr. Skip Campbell from St. George, Utah. Yes. Thank you both for being with me. And we're going to start with Carrie. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I am literally busting at the seams back there. And I was in the office yesterday. Everybody is so excited. I've been taking the product for a couple of months now, and I'm telling you, I think you guys gave us this product so you could get more productivity out of us, because I am getting an extra hour every single day. It's amazing, the energy, and I need less sleep, and I never ever need a nap. So thank you for that.
You're very welcome. And yes,
My business is building.
That was our intent, exactly our intent. You built a fantastic organization, and here you have an opportunity with this amazing product launch. What advice do you have to put someone that's just watching the show and wondering, what do I do with this now?
Well, I can tell you, you do not want to wait to feel anything because we know that everybody on the planet deserves well-working mitochondria that are on fire. So you want to get busy right away and share this with everyone. And the way I share is just literally make a friend and find their pain, find what might not be working in their life. Perhaps they are struggling with their health. Everybody's struggling with energy and better sleep. So I find a friend and just ask a lot of questions and learn what it is that they might not have. Perhaps they're struggling to make a house payment. Perhaps, there's too much month at the end of the money. So I just try to ask a lot of questions and find out how I can best meet their needs.
I love that. Asking the appropriate questions and really letting them tell you what they're looking for.
Absolutely.
So that's fantastic. And I know you practice what you preach. When's the last time you sold someone on Protandim Nerf 1?
Well, it wasn't very long ago, Justin. Last night we were going from Sandy, Utah to Park City, and I got an Uber. And my $36 Uber was an amazing bargain, especially when I met this incredible driver. She drove up with this beautiful shock of red hair. Kim, I know you're watching. And honestly, I thought, what in the world is she doing driving an Uber? And I asked her, and she said, it's fun for me. I love to meet new people. I'm in a transition period in my life. I'm looking for what's next. Now, you might think I jumped on that right away and just attacked her, and I didn't. I asked more questions. I wanted to know, what is it that makes this woman tick? And I found out that she is an angel, just a beautiful, beautiful woman with, really, she is looking for something at this time. So I waited an appropriate amount of time and I said, I absolutely have to tell you about something amazing. And I do believe that, Kim, you're out there and I just can't wait to talk with you. So,
that's so awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we took a taxi home at midnight. That wasn't quite as inexpensive. It was $125, but this lady, too, was remarkable and obviously very brave. And she, too, ran a cleaners for 28 years and is looking for an opportunity, a way to earn more income. So it's just incredible. Most people are looking. Thanks for asking, Justin.
No, that's fantastic. And I love you said they're watching tonight.
They're watching tonight.
And you showed me those texts. I'm impressed. And you've been in the business now for 6 years, but you still find ways to go out and talk to people and bring new both customers and distributors into LifeVantage. Tell me a little bit, how do you keep that fresh?
I do. I have a friend, Kevin Messerschmidt, in this business, and he said, Carrie, I love what you said one day. He said, I said, I don't go out to work, I just go out. When I'm at the bank or I'm going out for a workout or I'm going to pick up the cleaning, I absolutely am just on the prowl to meet people. I love people. I'm very, very interested in people, and I find a way to connect with them. Usually it's a compliment. There's always something you can compliment people on, whether it's their outfit or their hair. I tend to do a lot of complimenting on hair because I got shorted in that department. But I'll just find a way to connect with them and find something amazing about them, and usually they'll always give me some way of connecting with them, and even at a later time, I can say, based on what you said last time I was picking up my cleaning, we need to talk. So I go out every day and just look for a new friend and find a way to connect.
Well, I love it. It shows. Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing with us tonight, Carrie. Really appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
And let's move on to you, Skip. You've done a fantastic job in building an impressive organization with LifeVantage. Will you just share a little bit of your thoughts right now and what recommendations you might have for someone that's looking to build the business right now?
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to come as a shock, but I'm kind of excited. I'm an excitable kind of guy, and I'm really excited about this. For those of you who don't know, this is really our first show. We've never really done network marketing before, and it was the science and that first product, that NRF2 Synergizer, that caught our attention. And so to be able to have a new NRF1, one of the things that I always worried about, and I don't want to say worried, but in the back of my head was always there, was we've got this great product, the most important supplement a human can take, Protandim Nerf 2. I've said that for 7 or 8 years, 6 years. And I really believe it's the most important supplement a human could take. And I always thought to myself, I just hope that we as a company stay on the cutting edge. I hope that we're dedicated to always providing the best and the newest, and we don't get outdone or outworked, or out-hustled, out-researched. And I think that the launch of Nerf 2, for me, first off, was just simple gratification that I know that this company is dedicated to giving us leading edge products. To be a nutrigenomic company in MLM, I think is really, really exciting. To be on the cutting edge of research and development is even more exciting. And then to have the ability to pair Nerf 1 with Nerf 2, it's unheard of. There's no other company like us in or out of network marketing. There's no other products like these. I along with everybody else's experience, can't tell you how excited we are about the amount of energy we've been given. Dr. Fifi, actually, I kidded her earlier, stole my naps. I'm a grandpa, and I love to nap, and my kids will tell you I love napping. And I don't get to nap anymore because I'm just not tired. And so now I just wake up in the morning and I'm ready to go. So I love the products, and I think we have a great potential.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. And one of the things I've come to love LifeVantage for is the number of preferred customers that we have, people that are here to take our products. And I know you've built an impressive preferred customer base, a lot of them that are taking Nerf 2 Synergizer. Tell me exactly how you plan to communicate to them and get them to know a little bit more about how Nerf 1 can really be a companion to that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I'm going to do this. I think it's going to, a lot of the distributors just need to kind of know what the positioning is going to be. And with the people who have already decided that they love Nerf 2 and that they are going to take Nerf 2, like I know we'll never stop taking it for the rest of our lives. I think we'll all take Pro Tandem Nerf 2. Those people that are taking Nerf 2 right now have already just demonstrated that they are committed, that they care about being as healthy as they can possibly be. And I've said for the longest time, and even when I was a chiropractor, we talked about living to your genetic potential, whatever that potential might be. We've all got a different potential. And if you have the ability, if you have the gift of being able to live at a genetic potential that's here, then why in the world would you just choose to live here? Why not maximize your genetic potential? And so to be able to start taking Nerf 2 and increase your genetic potential and just getting you one step closer to your upper limits, and then you add Nerf 1, the two of them work together, I think, perfectly to simply increasing your genetic potential and allowing us to really realize who we are and why we're on this earth.
Love that. Love that.
And I want to add one thing, too.
Okay.
Business-wise, I didn't know if you're going to ask me another question, so I'm just taking the other question. Skip, what do you think about the opportunity? I'll tell you what. This is what I think. He's holding up high five. Does that mean we're good? Listen, why would you also live at the potential? I want to maximize your potential business-wise, too. People join network marketing, 175,000 a week in the United States, 500,000 a week around the world. And do you know why they join every other network marketing company but this one? Because they just don't know about those products. That's the reason they make that poor decision to not join this great company. Why wouldn't you do this when we are the first to market nutrigenomic king of the world right now?
I love it. I love it, and I appreciate that. Skip Campbell, Carrie Dickey, thank you so much, you guys. That was fantastic. Well, great information, and I think I'm ready for another song. You guys ready for some more music? Let's turn the time over back to Oceaner.
The day pass as if by time lapse. The hands of the clock met at the top as the day collapsed. Something you said lodged in my head. It snuck carefully into my circuitry, and now I can't forget. Ooh. Shut it out, let it in. Don't shut it out, let it in. You said be at the camera, you would soon learn to be a lens that will never fracture. fracture what you capture unless you can put it back together again. You said. Camera, you soon learn to be a lens that will never fracture what you capture unless you can put it back together again. You said, be a good camera.
Another great song from Oceaneer.
They do such a great job.
Thanks, you guys. I sense it. You're excited after those interviews.
You know what? I am really nerfed up. And are you guys nerfed up? I feel it.
Well, no one's napping. We're all playing pickleball later.
I love it.
Have some energy out there.
Yes, you know what? I'm just thinking, is there anything we could do to make this night any better?
What could we do? What do we like? Who out there likes to travel? I know I do.
That's a great idea. I like to travel too. In fact, let's do that. Let's throw out a travel incentive that starts the month of May, that runs throughout the month of September, that allows you to travel to one of my favorite destinations. In fact, let's just take a quick look at where we expect to see all of you this coming December.
It's hard not to do this.
It is hard.
Music.
I'm gonna refrain.
Right? Okay. You'll just cheers. There we go. I want to be there. I know everybody watching wants to be there. How do we qualify?
Well, first of all, go online to learn the specifics. But in short, I'll tell you, by earning 4,000 incentive points, you're on the trip. And the more points that you earn, the bigger the trip is for you.
So the next logical question would be then, how do we earn those incentive trip points?
Well, you know, there's quite a few different ways to earn those trip points. One is by enrolling preferred customers and enrolling distributors. Another way is to rank advance. Another way is to maintain your rank advancement. You can also earn points by helping your personals reach the title of Pro 3. And we have a special way that we want to help everyone get started, and that is by purchasing one of our very special cyber bundles, which is shown right here. We have a $500 kit that comes with 400 PV. That comes with 75 trip points, and then and 11 Pro Tandem Nerf 1s. And then we have a $1,000 package that has an 850 PV. You earn 175 trip points. That comes with 22 Nerf 1 Synergizers.
The bottom line is we need to see everybody in the Riviera Maya.
Absolutely. We expect to see them all, and we expect to have a very enjoyable time there in the Maya Riviera.
This is a huge trip, but for now, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'd like to invite everybody who's been participating in the launch to come back up here on stage. I see them lining up, coming out of the audience.
It's that time.
Please come on out here, everybody. It is that time. We need to get Pro Tandem Nerf 1 officially launched. I know we have the big blue ribbon. Ryan's back on stage. Darren is coming back out. If you two would hold the ribbon. Darren, you're going to cut the ribbon. And Oceaneer, do you mind helping us out with this? you give us a little music, maybe a little drum roll so we can get Pro Tandem Nerf 1 officially launched.
Not yet. Let's get
Everyone's
everybody on
crowded
stage.
out here.
All right.
I love it.
Are we ready, guys?
Woo!
Let's make this official. Let's make it official. Can we get a drum roll? And a countdown.
So far, till you start moving in suddenly, there you are. Venture higher, venture higher. We live it with no limits. We will always
special thanks to our bands, to all of our participants here, our studio audience, and a special thank you to each of you. We'll see y'all in July in Anaheim. See you later.